I stand here in front of you, your children, our friends and family, not because you've brought me coffee to bed every morning for the past 13 years. That's nice. And not because you have the best legs I've ever seen. Not because you have the bluest eyes that radiate life. But I stand here because when we first came together, when my life had turned inside and out, you came to me with open arms. And you told me that relationships are all about turning over every rock and seeing what's underneath and being there for each other no matter what you find under that rock. It was then that I knew that no matter what, you had what it takes to be my man. And for the past decade, we have turned over the rocks of life, and we have built a wall around us that has protected us and kept us together. I truly believe that all that we've been through and experienced, we really could definitely win the amazing race. And after about the last few months, I'm ready to collect our $1 million. I mean, really, after moving and moving and moving and moving and moving, we've basically moved to the highest level of our relationship. You are my one and only, my 100% unadulterated male who can take on anything that ever comes your way. Thank you for loving me without judgment, for being a grateful eater no matter what I put in front of you, for learning to laugh at my sense of humor and holding me when life gets out of control for me. And more importantly, thank you for loving your children the way you do. It comforts my heart because I wanted to be one of them, and you have loved me the same way. I see both of them in you, and I'm in awe what incredible, loving, giving, and respectful young adults they are. I love them both, and I'm honored that you have made me a part of this family. In fact, I think, too, they're finally starting to get my sense of humor. Not an easy task. You know that play is my favorite kind of love, and over the years, we've had our trips, adventures, and crazy fun together. But as you say, it's the small things that we do together that I have grown to cherish. And the most important in life are those little things that we do together. You remember to always do the small stuff, the hug when I need it, the fixing that I get when I bring something that's broken to you and whine, I gotta fix it. And you always do. And coffee in the morning. I really like this part. I like that part. And doing the dishes always, I like that one too. And always putting down whatever you're doing to listen 100% when I come to ask you a question. You took an ordinary day and you made it extraordinary when you asked me to marry you, which was a complete surprise. You took an ordinary woman and you made her feel extraordinary. I may not have been your first love or your first kiss, but we both know that I saw you first. And all I want is to be your last everything.
With all our friends here, sitting and listening, strangers in the background walking past, with the bay behind us, the water glistening, I'm proud to stand here to say vows at last. You've been with me so long, like a trusty old song, and with my heart beating strong, I promise I'll be there for you. I still remember when we first got together. It's been about 13 years. That time for us both was stormy weather, and we certainly had our fears. But like a tentative dance, we took our chance, and we let things advance, and I promised I'd be there for you. You might have asked what took me so long, and I'd say that good things take their time. As the years went by, my resolve grew strong, just like age makes better your wine. A good woman you are. You have been my star. We have come so far, and I promise I'll be there for you. When we first met, you said, I saw you first. Like in that John Mellencamp song. And you were right. Like a flare you burst into my life, which changed before long. And like in a dream, you know what I mean? We make a great team. And I promise I'll be there for you. In 13 years, I brought you coffee to bed at a minimum 4,000 times. And before I'm done with these vows, I'll have said there'll be 10,000 more. Aww. And that rhymes. Because one thing is clear, and I'll say it right here. I love you, my dear, and I vow now, I'll be there for you. And we did not coordinate the coffee thing. She did not know that was coming. She never heard this before.